Fulham versus Arsenal. Here we go. We are back after the international break, back talking about the Premier League. And let's be absolutely honest, we've all been looking forward to it. International break, I despise it, especially for my channel. This channel is all about Arsenal, it's not about the international break. Maybe in the future, but for now, it's Arsenal going up against Fulham at Craven Cottage. Now, previous games at Craven Cottage have been very disappointing, I suppose you could say. They've cost us very valuable points in previous seasons. Some could even argue that the likes of Fulham and various other teams have cost us the Premier League previously. And look, this is one of those things where we need to go there now and break this curse. And it feels like we've broken a lot of curses. We've broken a West Ham curse. We've broken the Olympiacos curse. Now we can go and break the Fulham curse. And we need to break this. We do. These are the type of teams we have to beat if we want to win the Premier League. They're 14th in the league right now. I'm not saying they're bad, but come on, we've got to beat them. We have to be beating them now. And with the squad that we've got, even with the injuries as well that we have, I don't see any reason why we would even struggle against this. We shouldn't struggle against this. We should go in, get the job done, get out, 3 points. Now, of course, there is this situation with the Martin Odegaard injury as well. I'm not sure the full details, but I know he's meant to be out for quite a bit. According to Mikel Arteta, actually, it says here, on Martin Odegaard's fitness, it will be weeks. There's no definite data for his return, but he is evolving well. It's very unlucky what's happening with him and his injuries this season, but I think he'll be back within a few weeks. Doesn't really tell me much. He could be out for months, for all I know. I'm surprised how many injuries he's getting now. What this does do, however, it does allow for Eberechi Eze to play in that midfield area. And this shows why we've signed Eberechi Eze. He can either play on the left wing, or if there's someone like Martin Odegaard injured, he can play in the midfield. I think he should be playing in the midfield anyways, but still. Of course, I'm hearing a few positive signs as well of Kai Havertz and Noni Madueke, and Hincapié as well getting back into training, so that's always positive. But listen, we've got to focus on results here, and the results need to be we come out of this game with 3 points. We need to, barest minimum, hold this lead right now. We're first in the Premier League. Who have Liverpool got? Liverpool have got Man United. That's a big rivalry. They may drop points against Man United. I still think Liverpool will be favourites to win that game, but it's a rivalry. Anything can happen in rivalries. And if they do drop points, it falls down to us to extend our lead. I would love to be 4 points in the lead, and hopefully not manage to sod that one up. And it'd be interesting as well to see how the Arsenal players react to Fulham. Of course, Fulham, as I previously mentioned, in previous seasons, they've caused us quite a bit of hassle. They've made us drop a lot of points, and they've cost us titles. We can't allow this to happen again. We can't repeat that. If we start repeating that, we will not win it this season either. On top of that, as well, there's still the question about Victor Gyökeres. Now, Victor Gyökeres, he is very up for debate right now. A lot of people think that he's going to flop. A lot of people are saying, give him time, he'll improve. I'm going to try my best to be as impartial as I can and say, look, I want to give him time and I want to see. I'm not going to say anything confidently yet. And I won't. I think Victor Gyökeres, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Of course, we all want it to happen. We all want to see him at his best, putting the ball in the back of the net. Maybe he'll get one or two today. Maybe he can get a bit of confidence in. Maybe he can score a worldie. Who knows? But what I do know is that he does definitely need to get his foot on the pedal at some point. Now, if we're gonna go to our starting lineup now, in goal, David. Don't need to explain that one. I'd like to see a centre-back pairing of William Saliba and Gabriel. I need to say Martinelli. Gabriel Magalhaes, sorry. Those two are the best two centre-backs in the world. I don't care what anyone says. I will not be hearing it. That partnership is unrivaled. What the hell happened there? My thing just glitched. On the right hand side, I've gone with Urian Timber. I think obviously he's proven to be one of the best right backs in the world. And on the left, Calafiori. He's been so strong. He's been so good in that position. You can't take him off, even for Lewis Skelly. I admire Lewis Skelly, but I think Calafiori, he's got that presence about him right now, that defensive ability, and I really do admire that. Now moving into the midfield, I'm gonna say start off with I'm actually not sure. No, I am sure. I am sure. Never mind. I'm gonna start off with Martin Zubimendi. I think his ability to recover the ball, his calm on the ball, the fact that he gets the ball, and the first thing that comes to his mind is press forward. We're gonna need that, and especially in games like this. We've criticised Arteta before about, taking his foot off the pedal. And we've seen what happens when this team does take their foot off the pedal. Now it's time again to watch it happen. To keep our foot off the pedal. Not the pedal, the brake. What am I on about? Sorry, the brake. We've taken our foot off the brake, and we've seen what happens. And now we need to keep it off the brake. We need to keep ourselves on the forward. Partnering with him, I'm going to say Declan Rice. And I love Declan Rice's ability to hold the ball. Because I think he's one of the best midfielders in the entire league. I don't think he's the best. I will draw the line there. But he's one of. He is certainly up there. And I can see him in many debates to come. And partnering with him, I'm going to say Eberechi Eze. And this guy, he makes something out of nothing. He doesn't mind taking on defenders with dribbling abilities. He doesn't mind playing direct. He doesn't mind playing that long ball, or even just getting that pass off into a position where someone like Victor Gyökeres or Saka or even Martinelli can possibly get a goal. And we've needed that for a long while now. I think Odegaard didn't really do that last season. I think he's capable of it, but I think Odegaard's really got to find his footing, especially when he comes back from injury. But Eze, I think we're seeing now why he is such an addition to this team. Now on to the attacking lineup. I'm gonna go with, of course, Victor Gyökeres. I don't think Kai Havertz is available yet. And even if he was, I would probably still play Victor Gyökeres. I think Victor Gyökeres, as I said, needs to kind of get the ball in the back of the net a little bit more often. Other than that, however, I have no complaints. Alongside him, I'm going to put Bukayo Saka. Of course, he's been our star boy. I still think he looks good, even with especially with Victor Gyökeres now. It feels like he's finding a little bit more space with Victor Gyökeres. Don't get me wrong, he's still having to deal with these, getting doubled up on every now and then, but it's not as often with Victor Gyökeres. And on the left wing, I've gone with Leandro Trossard. I think Leandro Trossard, I do like him, but I want to give this opportunity now for Martinelli. I think Martinelli's going to be the best impact player we might have this season, especially if we're basing it off of what we've seen this season against Atletico Bilbao and Man City. And if he can keep that up, I think he might be our star impact player. As for Trossard, however, I think he can hold on to the pressure at least a little bit, but hopefully we don't get a repeat of how he played against Man City. I thought he was dreadful. But anyways, that's my predicted start 11. Well, let me know what you think down below. Like, share, and comment, and please do subscribe. It really does help out the channel. We're on the road to 100 subscribers. Be one of the first 100. Thank you very much, and I'll be seeing you in the match watch along for Fulham versus Arsenal. Goodbye.